Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I want to show you how to tie one of my favourite grayling flies. It's called the ultimate pink. Most people know grayling love pink flies. Now that the grayling season's in full swing, I thought I'd share this pattern with you. So, the hook I'm using is a fullingmill jig force size 12. The beads are 3.5mm black tungsten bead. So the thread I'm using is pink silk, and I'll start off behind the bead and work my way back. Trim off the excess. I'm using a coq de leon for the tail, and I want 7 or 8 fibres from it. I want the tail about the same length as the shank, so measure it up and tie it in. That's it. I'll work my way back up, trapping the rest of the coq de leon tail in. Right, now the ribbon I'm using is a clear D rib. It's in the size standard, so but it's tricky to tie in. So the way I do it is have the rounded bit facing up and obviously the flat bit on the hook shank. Place it on the shank, do a couple of turns just to nip it in place, and pull it, making sure the curved bit's still on the top. Pull it tight as you work your way back. Another little tip for tying it in so it doesn't spin is pull it to the side just a couple of turns before you hit the tail. Pull it down tight just so it stays there. It just makes it easier for you when you come to ribbon it up. Next, I'm using, this is for the underbody, I'm using a brite number 2. It's in pink, so I'll take off a decent amount. Come in halved, get half way on the thread, like so. Take it down to the hook shank, tie that in, back to where the D-rib is. Now work your thread back up. So a bit of tail sticking out there. Right. Now with your brite floss, start working your way up the shank, touching turns, making sure you don't leave any gaps. Once you get to the top, tie it off. So, trim off your excess. Right, so your rib, you want your round bit facing above the body, the flat bit going along the shank. So you need to be pulling it tight on your first turns, and as you're working your way up, just slacken off slightly every turn, just so it gives it a little bit of a taper as you're working your way up. Once you get to the top, behind the eye, tie that off, like so. Trim off the excess. Right, for the hackle, I'm going to be using a pink CDC feather. So I'll just pull out the fibres there. I'm using the Mark Petterjohn magic tool. Place it in the tool, like like so. I'll get my clip, come in, clip it off, trim off the excess. Right. Now with your double needle, come in and split your thread. Keep your finger in there just to make sure it stays. Take your clip, insert it inside the thread. Now you want to be spinning your bobbin clockwise just to tighten up all the fibres. As you can see, it's spinning there, getting nice and tight. Now you want to wind your bobbin up. That'll make sure everything stays secure. Now start wrapping, but as you're wrapping, pull the fibres back like so. Once you get to the bead, drop your thread, spin it anti-clockwise to release the tension. So for the thorax, I'm using UV2 diamond bright bronze peacock dubbin. I just want a small pinch of this. Place it onto my thread. Wind up, make sure you don't trap any CDC fibre. Come in behind the eye, tighten down. Now do a whip finish. Tighten that off. Trim off your thread. Oh, I like to pull a bit of the thorax out just so it blends in with the pink CDC feather. You don't want too many fibres, just a few, just to give it more of a buggy look. Like so. So in the water, this pink glow brite, it does glow, and grayling do key in on it. It's I haven't really shared this pattern before, but it's been in my box a few years now. But see how you get on with it. Thanks for watching.